Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. It is just going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my makeup with a few new products, including the Colourpop Pretty Please palette. A lot of you let me know you wanted to see a look with this palette. And it's also going to be the first get ready with me, and just my first video since removing my hair extensions. My last video was just a little vlog taking out my 22-inch hair extensions. So this is what we're working with. So let's get started. Alright, welcome. So I will zoom you in a little bit, and I am still going to clip back my hair, even though just everything feels very weird and different now, not having my extensions in. I will link all of the products that I am using down below in case I don't mention anything. A lot of them are going to be the same from my last get ready with me that I did, so if you haven't checked out that video, I can also link it, where I was using the Colourpop Stage the Day palette. Right now I'm using the Lawless Beauty Primer Serum. I had done a poll on my Instagram stories and also my TikTok stories because I had 3 Colourpop palettes, and the most requested was Sage the Day, which I have been using non-stop. I am really enjoying this palette. It's what I wore all last weekend. But a lot of you also said that you did want to see Pretty Please, and you said you did want another full video on it. So I figured as I do my makeup, I was like, I will just do Get Ready With Me for today. So again, just using my Dior Backstage Face and Body. Maybe I should do my Nars concealer first. I'm gonna do my Nars concealer first, since I am breaking out quite a bit since it's that time of the month. So always super enjoyable. Not gonna fall off my chair because that would be embarrassing. But so how's it been since I've got my hair extensions out? Well, I bought clip-in extensions. You know, it's quite a change, and I am like so grateful for all of the kind comments that have been coming in from everywhere that I have posted about rocking the natural hair for right now. And it's been really sweet to read, because I knew I was gonna not feel very confident about it. So definitely I just feel like so many of you have been really boosting my spirits, which is always great. But still, you know, sometimes it can get a little hard if you still just don't feel like the most confident within yourself. So I did buy hair extensions literally the same day that I took mine out. And I haven't actually put them in yet. I just got them, but I haven't put them in. But I do a lot of my Amazon hauls on my TikTok, which is by Samantha March. And it didn't really look like they were gonna match me. They looked like they might be a little bit too dark. I don't know, but then I was like, should I exchange them for a different shade, or should I just leave it alone? I haven't decided yet. I need to put them in today. Like, I need to film that after I get done doing my makeup here. It has been kind of fun having the shorter hair too. I haven't washed my hair yet since I've gotten it done, which I'll probably have to do like tonight or at least tomorrow before I leave on my cruise. So I haven't washed my hair, but I'm sure that will be, you know, it's just gonna be such a big change since I had so much hair for almost 2 years. It's just gonna be weird doing everything. Like the first time I brushed my hair, I was like, oh, that took me 2 seconds to do. You know, like it's just like kind of a little funny thing. But it's funny because like I wake up in the morning and I go into the bathroom and see myself and I'm like, Sometimes it's harder to notice when you have like gradual changes happening. You look back on photos from a year prior and you're like, oh wow, like I looked so different. I just didn't even realize it. Whereas this is like a very drastic change very quickly. So it's like obviously all I can see when I look in the mirror. I went out on Saturday with my friends to the Vegas Golden Knights hockey game, those are so much fun. Like if you come here, you should definitely go to a Vegas Knights hockey game. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener again too. I've been really liking this. And I felt like I was really rocking the shorter hair, but I had, you know, just gotten it done the day before from the salon. So it just still felt very like bouncy, and all of like, I can tell like it's starting to, you know, kind of fall flat now. And I'm very nervous about styling it just because I haven't styled shorter hair for so long. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I love doing braids. Like I love braids. I'm like, well, I can't really do braids. Curling my hair will make it seem even shorter. So I don't really know if that's gonna be a vibe. Like I'm just not really sure how I'm gonna style it. So we will see. I am gonna use the Ofra Cosmetics concealer as well. I've been doing the combo with the Rare Beauty the last several days, and I really like that, but I've used the Ofra on its own too, and I think that this is a really nice concealer. I feel like it covers really well without feeling like heavy at all. It doesn't feel super dry. It doesn't feel like I have a lot of makeup on my under eyes when I use it. And I think that it's a nice brightening concealer as well. The shade that I've been using is Light Sand. And again, I've been really enjoying this concealer, both mixed with the Rare Beauty and then on its own. So happy to say that. I'm gonna let the concealer dry down a little bit before I set it with a powder. So I'm just gonna use my Dior powder and no powder. I ordered 3 more of these and they just came in. So I was very excited about that. I got mine on the Dior website. So if you've still been looking for them, I saw them on the Dior site. I have noticed for the past several months that sometimes they're out of almost every single shade and then all of a sudden they're back and then they were gone again and then they disappeared from Sephora. So that's what was making me very curious what was happening with this powder. So we've seen that Dior makeup is now in Ulta Beauty, which Ulta Beauty is getting so many brands this year. It's kind of crazy. I just saw Natasha Denona is coming to Ulta Beauty. I was like, what? But I don't think anything from the Face and Body line there now. Like the Face and Body, like the foundation that I just used. I don't think I saw that one at Ulta Beauty. The powder, that's what I immediately went looking for. Because I was like, well, maybe it's just going off Sephora because it's going into Ulta. But Dior has said that they are reformulating to make it a clean powder. So I don't know, there's that. Makes me sad, but what do you do? And then using the Charlotte Tilbury, I need to buy a new one of these before I completely run out. I'm gonna set my under eyes with that. Again, I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer in Caramel. I think I am gonna pass it over to my friend because I wanted to give it another shot today. I wore it a couple times over the weekend too. I just don't think the shade match is the absolute best for me. I think the like original Hoola is still gonna be what's better for me. So I think I'm gonna end up passing this one along. I don't know, for whatever reason. I mean, it's a bronzer, so like obviously I wanted to try it out, but I don't know. I don't mind the shade match. I think it looks good. Like I think I can like pull it off, but I think it would end up being one of those bronzers that I just don't reach for a lot because I'd reach for my other favorites more, the ones that I feel like shade match me better. So this might be the last time I'm using Hoola Caramel before it gets a new home. Instead of the Rare Beauty highlight today, I'm actually going to be trying a new one from Charlotte Tilbury. I just got some new highlights from her. So in honor of that, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush since I don't have a new one. I just did my brows off camera with the Makeup by Mario brow pencil, and then I'm going to jump into the Pretty Please palette from Colourpop. This one is super beautiful. So I'm very attracted to the light ethereal vibes happening in here, which are the opposite of my New Year's Eve nails. But I first want to go into a 444 using the Sigma E44. I did not plan that. So I'm just going to push this all over my lid. And then the Sigma E44 is a favorite of mine for a reason. So I'm also then going to blend it into my crease. Ooh, I do love shades like this. And then one of the shades that was just calling to me was this Dear Diary here at the bottom. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit with my finger and apply it all over the lid. Okie dokie. Again, just going for like a more like softer vibe is kind of how I'm feeling today. Or I think maybe how this palette makes me feel. So sometimes when I do this lighter look, I don't like to do anything on the lower lash line. I don't know why, I just like that kind of vibe. So typically I still just do like a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of Glossier in Frame. This is the brown one, and I will also tightline. So after that, I'm gonna apply my mascara and see what I think. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna leave the lower lash line alone, but I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. Interesting is when I use this for the first time in a video, I wasn't so sure about it. Like, you could see me going back and forth because I was like, I like it, but I'm not absolutely sure. But I have been wearing this all weekend and I have really, really been enjoying it. So for the wand, I was saying that there's one side that is completely flat and then the bristles go 3/4 of the way around. Well, I just opened it and got excited and decided to use it, but someone commented and said it actually says on the packaging that you're supposed to take the flat side and use that first to push the lashes up, and then you use the wand to comb through them. And I was like, I should read more. So that is what I did the second time I used it, and I was like, whoa, I'm actually very impressed with this. So that made me excited. So that is what we are going to do. So I'm going to take it and first just kind of use it to lift up the lashes. We're gonna go through and start to comb through the lashes. I really thought, like, I wouldn't have originally thought that this would make all that much of a difference, but I really thought that it did. And I actually really enjoy the effect this gives my lashes, and I was not getting transfer. Like, the night that I went to the hockey game and I put my makeup on at like 1 o'clock, I didn't get home till around midnight. I had like a little bit like starting on my like eyelid, but other than that, I have not been getting a lot of transfer with this, which I really do enjoy. And I just thought it made the lashes look so pretty and definitely much longer. So I've been enjoying that. And I've only been doing 1 coat with it. Like, I've been doing the lift and then I've just been doing 1 coat. So I think that's pretty awesome, especially for, you know, a little bit more of a affordable mascara. And something about just using the mascara and a little bit of liner, I actually really like how that came out, but I do want to do a little bit of inner corner, and I'm just gonna grab some of this pearly shade, and then I'm going to add on the inner corner. And not that I like am trying to make it super dramatic, but I'm just trying to do more than just like a touch on the inner corner, just because we don't have so many shadows going on. So sometimes that's when I like to make an inner corner a little bit more dramatic, and then doing just a little bit on the brow bone as well, like kind of bringing down this lighter shade kind of on to the lower lash line too, just like a little bit. I also love a really kind of like light pink, light purple inner corner. I don't know, I think that it is super pretty. So I know it's not a lot going on for the eyes, but I really like it. And then we have the new Charlotte Tilbury highlighters. So this is the Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter in Pillow Talk Glow. Okay, so thank you so much, Char for sending this over. She also did send along this brush. This is the Powder and Sculpt brush, and here is what the highlighter looks like. It looks very beautiful. So I am just gonna pick up a little bit on my brush here and start to apply to my cheekbones. Okay, so funny that I just decluttered all of my highlighters, and now it's like all these brands are coming out with highlighters. I don't know what's going on here. It's like they knew I decluttered. They were like Charlotte called me the other night and she was like, Samantha, heard you got rid of so many highlighters. Like, what's going on here? Can I send you some new ones? And I was like, sure, Charlotte, whatever you want. I would say, just kind of off the bat, first impressions, I think the Rare Beauty had more of like, pow pow. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was maybe a little bit less powdery than the Charlotte, but I do think that the Charlotte is still very beautiful on its own. Maybe I could do a new beauty battle coming up between these highlighters. I think the Charlotte too, I have to build up just a little bit more. The Rare Beauty was kind of right off the bat, like more whoa bam. But I like that this one also isn't super powdery, because I just don't really like that look. And I feel like you can tell with the highlight when it's very powdery and doesn't more just like melt into the skin. But that one I think is really pretty too. And it has, I like a more like pinky highlight. Ooh. Oh, okay. Like, okay, all these brands coming out with highlights. Let's just come to, have you tried a new highlight recently, whether it be Rare Beauty or Charlotte or just another one? Or are you still not really into highlighter? Like, I keep saying I am, but now I keep trying highlights. Let me know. So then we have the Charlotte Tilbury highlight. This I think would also make a really pretty like inner corner and brow bone highlight. I do that with my highlighters quite a bit. Before I add on my lip products, I did also want to share an announcement that my brand by Samantha March has not 1 but 2 new launches that are available now. So I was just going to quickly show you these before we finish off the rest of the look. So we have a new hardcover journal and then also a new planner. Here comes Aries with her new collar and her tags that make all of the noise. But first up, we do have the 2023 Moon Journal. Mine says not for resale because this is what Amazon does when you order your proof copy. It drives me insane. I don't know why they do it. This is the 2023 Moon Journal. So I love journaling in general. We just came out with the Daily Gratitude Journal and all of that. But one thing that I like to do is on nights of the full moon and the new moon, I like to have those nights be nights to myself and nights where I just focus a little bit more on journaling. And in my regular journal, I would always write on the top of the page, like, this is the new moon on this date, or this is the full moon on this date. But I really wanted one place where I could come back to look at everything throughout the year. And there's, you know, certain like prompts and affirmations that are better to do on the certain dates with the full moon and all of that. So I wanted something that was more tailored to that, kind of similar to the gratitude journal, where I wanted that to be separate from just my daily journaling and like the affirmations that I write in the morning and all of that. I wanted something separate that was just focused on daily gratitude. So we do also have that journal available. I have this one for the moon journal. So you can see like January 21st, I filled mine out for the new moon that was in Aquarius. And then there are also notes pages as well. If you just want to do any more journaling, or if there's any other prompts that you want to go through, you can do that. At the end of each month, there is a reflection page, and we go over to February 5th. We have the full moon. So the dates are at the top, so it'll tell you each one, if it's a full moon, if it is a new moon. Also February, we have the 19th has a new moon. Then there's some more of the emotional check-ins along the way. And then also in the back, we have a looking to 2024, some yearly reflections and so on. So that is the 2023 moon journal. And again, this one is a hardcover. We have the moon and the stars on the front here, which kind of also matches my nails that I had going on. And this is available now for $19.99, and it is available on Amazon, so it will get fulfilled on Amazon and shipped out from Amazon. I will have it available on the website coming soon, but it takes so long to get my inventory in for the hardcovers, since these are a new feature to Amazon. But if you want it quicker, especially because the next moon, what did I say, is February 5th, so you can order it on Amazon.com. So I will have that link down below. And then we also, I'm so excited to say that we have planners back, because we sold out of our 90-day planners, I think in like August or September. We ended up selling out of the planners, and it's taken me a really long time because I wanted to find a new printer. And I was just listening to all of the feedback everyone had to say on the first planner that we came out with. So I found a new printer that I really like, and they were able to get closer to my original vision of what I wanted the planner to be. So this one is a smaller planner. This is a 5x5 by 8x5, and it does have the rose gold binding here. So it says 90-day planner of healthy habits. And then in the front, you do have just a little letter from me, just kind of explaining why I started my brand in general. And then also, since the 90-day planner was one of the first products, like why this one was so important to me. We have the word searches in here, which I still love my word searches. And then one of my favorite pages is the goals at a glance. So you can write down your goals for personal, professional, health, financial, community, and self-care. I did also add a blank calendar that you can fill out as well. A lot of you were asking for more of like a month at a glance calendar in here. So we have those, and then we have more of a prompted page here for the month. Your top goals for the month, your word of the month, which I choose every single month, a space for important dates, and then just a few more prompts in here. We have notes pages, goes into the daily pages. So you have your date at the top. So these are undated, so you can, you know, start these whenever. Your top goals, your schedule, your healthy habits that you're working on that day, and then your to-do list. I have started my second channel, which is just called BY SAMANTHA MARCH, and all of the videos in January were focused on healthy habits. So I have 23 healthy habits for 2023. I have doing 12 healthy habits, one healthy habit each day for 12 days. So if you're looking for some more inspiration, you can always check out those videos as well. But I also really like the planner, because for the first, how am I supposed to do this? For the first like 30 days, you can see they're all tabbed pink, and then you go over and they are tabbed with this more lighter green color, and then they are tabbed with this kind of more faint peach. So I just thought that was a fun way to kind of break up the planner as well. But this one is smaller and still very easy to fit into like your bag, or you know, if you're traveling, it's very easy to pack along with you. Like I'm getting ready to go on a trip, and I'm excited that I can bring along my 90-day planner, because it's just one of, I love my planner so much. I can't be without them. So I'm really excited that the planner is now back. So again, you can get this on bysamanthamarch.com. The planners do retail for $30, which I was also able to make them a cheaper price with the new printer as well. So I'm excited about that. And all US orders do get free shipping on over $50 or more on the website. Again, everything will be linked down below, but I wanted to share about the 2 new releases from the brand. And then I'm just so happy to have the 90-day planners back in stock. Okay, I definitely have to use the Colourpop Glowing Lip in Cockatoo. First, I'm going to line my lips with the Beeper lip liner, and then we are going to come in with Cockatoo. I mentioned this in my Best of Beauty for 2022 video. but it is such a fun lip color. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. This goes perfectly with the look. Oh, I am loving this right now. All right, I went and changed my top so I would be matching the eye look a little bit more. Again, still just trying to get used to the short hair and like, I don't know what I was supposed to, like I brushed it. I don't know what else I should be doing with it. So it's definitely taking a little bit to get used to the shorter hair here, but this is my final look. I really like how it came out. I think the eyes with this lip look are so pretty. And again, it's so easy to do. And I just think those shades are so pretty. And I've been really liking the other products I've been trying. The Rare Beauty, the Ofra for the under eyes, I think is really beautiful. The Charlotte Tilbury highlight, I also thought was quite stunning. Just based on first impressions for both, I think I would still like the Rare Beauty a little bit more. But other than that, especially that L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara, I would check that one out if you haven't yet, because I've been enjoying it so much. But other than that, that is it for today's very casual get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Again, everything will be linked in my description box, including the new products for BySamanthaMarch.com. So as always, thank you so much if you are supporting the brand. It really does mean a lot. As always though, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go. We will see you in the next video. Bye.